Hello. My mic is on this time. Definitely didn't try this the first time and got 4 minutes deep without realizing my mic was on mute. Hello. It's early, but I'm up. I'm up and I'm ready to talk about the hero tracker for Fire Emblem Heroes because there's a lot of heroes in this game. Did you guys know that? I did, because I look at them all every single month. Okay. I'm dead inside. There was a lot of changes that happened this month. Okay, that's the first thing. The first thing is that there were a lot of changes. The second thing is that I'm gonna echo my colleagues. We won't call them criticisms, but Ether Raids is in fact dead. Okay, and the one game mode that I tried on my own very recently to get good at is now it's pointless. Okay, so let's let's hop in here. All right, first we're going to talk about the Hall of Forms. Hall of Forms in May should be 3 houses. Yes, I have everybody listed. I do not discriminate, which is kind of wild because there's I mean, it's far out, but like, you know, it's kind of crazy that we don't have anybody else on there. But you know, if I had to guess, I would probably say, I don't know, Arvel might be on there. It's tough to say. Also, for many of you that pointed it out and left an engaging comment, thank you. Definitely didn't spread misinformation for the sake of YouTube metrics. There will be a Legendary Roy Hall of Forms rerun, so that's going to be happening next month as well. So look out for that. I put Elm down here in July because technically he is coming back July, and I don't discriminate. I put whether they've been in Hall of Forms, whether they have no shot of being in Hall of Forms. They're on the list if they're in the month. Okay, that's how it works here. But other than that, nothing really has changed. It's 3 houses, so look forward to that. I'm sure many of you will be for Hall of Forms next month. Special heroes. That's something we haven't really talked about for a minute. Special heroes. We should have a double special coming up in May, I think. I feel like we should. It's been a minute since we've had one. They've been really, really wonky. Like, really, really wonky. Don't know what's up with that. Super weird, if I'm being honest. Not much has changed here. Obviously, we've got Spring and Kids added since I think we had the last one. So there you go. They're in there now. Everybody is, I think, identified correctly as either a 4-star or a duo or harmonized or what have you. Although the ones this year, like the Tanas, and May definitely felt like a 4-star. There are some exceptions where 4 stars feel really good. And it's like, what? That's a 4-star? That's crazy. Except for May. May definitely felt like a 4-star. Based as a pick as it was to include her in the spring banner of basically just heroes and engaged characters, for whatever reason, they threw a Valentine character in, and I appreciate that. That is pretty much it. That's where we're at. I'll try and come up with a prediction when we get close to the time, but I don't even know what that's going to look like, to be honest with you. Here's the remix and the revival. Okay, the oldies, as I like to call them. The revival, again, it should just be rotating. There's nothing really else to say about that. There's a chance that when they redo, pools for like the half anniversary stuff, where they announce the next batch of remix heroes and stuff, there's a chance that they introduce another set of revival characters. I would assume that might be closer to an annual thing. But there's a chance. There's a chance. So I would put little asterisks on the September one. But that's just me. Remixed heroes. Yowza. Lots happening there. Red is pretty much locked in for May. Okay, again, Roy is coming back for a Hall of Forms revival. Colorless is locked in. You also have blue and green with one spot each, just the one, only one. So you have a really good idea of what these remix banners are going to look like in May, just because there's not a lot of variability, and that is going to continue to happen for what it's worth until we get more in the revival pool. It's going to be very condensed to remix legendaries and heroes, whereas when they first did the remix thing, there was a lot of 5-star filler because there weren't that many, but now we have, you get it. Anyway, this is kind of what we're looking at for the most part. I don't think Arvel's getting remixed. I think Duma could get remixed, especially now that we have 4-star normal Duma, who is ancient. Maybe Myrrh, maybe Deirdre. I don't know. It's still crazy to me that Veronica and Sather are both in this remix pool already, because it doesn't feel like their books were that long ago. And maybe they weren't, and the whole system is broken. I don't know. Probably that last one. Anyway, Gullveig's not back till March. She is in the remix pool now. This is the last time that you will likely be able to get her on a legendary Mythic Emblem banner. It's a shame that her color share wasn't just slightly better to send her out the way she deserves, frankly. But she is past that February 2026 benchmark now, which also includes heroes like Emblem Marth, for example, which I believe puts them squarely in the marks of remix pool potential. Not being remixed, not saying she'll be remixed in March, but it's very likely that she will be bumped to that pool after February of next year. So I'm putting her there for now. We'll see what happens, but so far it's my gut has been right about that. So we'll keep chugging. Beyond that, let's get to the nitty gritty, shall we? The thing that you all really want to know about, the thing that keeps everything relevant, the LME banners. So May's back. Who dang. May is back. Crazy. Can't stop that month. Am I right? Hell yeah. So this is kind of what it looks like for May. Very limited options. I would assume that the new one is going to be red. If I have time in post, I will add a little prediction down here in this little blank section, which is where the prediction probably fits real nicely, like I planned it all along. But I'm too tired to tell you that that is the case. So sometimes things just work out. There's also going to be some potential for colorless, but not, I think, that much. So I think your new hero is likely going to be red of some kind. If not, you'll be looking at either a Hector or a Raffle filler, which is honestly really good. Yunaka is almost undoubtedly going to show up in colorless, which is a really good share between those three. Larother, Eikthenir, and Yunaka would be an incredible color share. Green is full up, obviously. Also, Noma is the next possible option there. And probably Midir being in blue makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah. Yeah, that's my rough estimate. Well, I'll come out with an official prediction at some point in the future. Speaking of predictions, June, what the hell are you doing, June? What is it? June, there's only 3 options. Why you got 5 in blue? That's crazy. Immediately my brain sticks out and says, well, there's 2 emblems, and then there's also 2 book 8 characters, so that's weird. Maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's something that we don't know about. Maybe I need my aluminum foil hat again. I don't know. It's honestly, they probably didn't realize That is honestly my guess. I'm expecting on the May banner we get an update saying like, oh, Emblem Silica was supposed to be in June, but now she'll be appearing in July. I think that's probably what's going to happen there. But I could be wrong. Maybe they're doing like an early summer celebration thing. I don't know. We'll see. It's too early for Book 8 Tempest Trial. You know, gotta go through the whole Embla Asker thing first. So there's that. Don't really know what's up with that. But Sakura's back. Yeah. Also a good pickup. A couple months straight where if you care about Ether Raids, or Summoner Duels, or most game modes, you're probably going to want to pull on at least one of the colors. So that's cool. Love that. Elm is back in July. He is back alongside Ira Poggers. Bro, I have so many things to say about Robin. They just won't let him go, bro. They won't let him go. The crazy thing is, if he was coming back in August, he would be in the remix pool. They literally squeezed him in one more time. Just one more time. Just to milk the cash fund one more time. It's like, bro, Robin fans have Robin at this point, I think. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, I feel like, don't take offense to this, Robin fans, he's hurting the current state of green polling. Okay? It's not great. It's not great. The color list is full up. It's a little hit or miss there. I'm going to keep it a buck. I love Goto, but one of these three is not like the other. And it's Goto. So I guess since we're here, the question is, should you pull on the Elm banner currently? Well, that's a good question. Yeah, probably you should. If you care about game modes and keeping your current status or level or score or what have you, yeah, you probably care about that. You probably want that. So you should probably pull now. But if not, and you wait until July, okay, more than likely the new thing there is going to be red. And there is perhaps potential for it to be an emblem, but it could also just be a mythic hero too. So take that for what it's worth. That is also mid-book territory. Just saying. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with a certain red mythic hero in book 9 that may or may not have lost all of her invincibility. Just saying. Just tossing that out there. Letting you fish if you want. Other than that, nothing's really changed through August, September, December. For the most part, those guys are all just back here for continuity's sake. So yeah, good stuff. I will also note, since he's technically on the banner, but not really this, the notes that we got from the banner regarding Duo Marth. They're basically saying he's not going to show up in summoning events unless they put him in summoning events. But also, the appearance rate at which he appears and the rarity at which he appears, rarity, i.e. not a 5-star, tips me off to believe that they are treating him exactly like they did Duo Ephraim. And for those unaware, Duo Ephraim was the second duo hero we ever had in the game, following Halloween Hector. He was on a new heroes banner, but not part of the new heroes pool. So he became the rarest character in the game for like a really long time. And then eventually they bumped him into the 4-star special rate pool. And so now you can get him as a 4-star special or in the arena tickets, stuff like that. So I think they're just kind of like, yeah, no, we're just gonna let this ride, and then you can have a crack at them again in like 3 years. So there's that. I don't know if I like that or not. I definitely know if I like that or not. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Part of me was coping, thinking like, oh, maybe for the anniversary they'll just give us one as like a shadow drop surprise. And I'd log into my game this morning, and then there'd just be a free duo anniversary Marth, and they're like, thank you so much for spending thousands and thousands and millions of dollars every month, gamers. Here's a little something for you from us, the Fire Emblem devs. Because let's be honest, they don't care about the scope of power creep anyway. Introduce Elm here. So that obviously did not happen, and wildly unexpectedly would it have been had it happened. But like, more FOMO, more dead inside. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty big banner to summon on, for sure. Yeah. Anyway, if you want the whole thing, here it is, all together. I've posted it on Discord. I will also have it on Blue Sky if you follow over there. So yeah, go check that out. Anywho, that's it. I'm tired. I'm very tired. But it is my anniversary week. I've officially been on YouTube for over 10 years now. Yikes. Yikers. So I'll be doing some live streams this week to celebrate and stuff. And then I also have a very special thing happening in May. So look out for that. But yeah, this has been your Fire Emblem Hero Tracker. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Like, comment, subscribe, become a member if you got it like that. I'm out. Peace.